Shane Watson here from PSV Sports. I'm lucky enough to be joined by two-weight world champion Arta Abraham. How are you, Arta?
Thank you, very good.
That's good to hear. Obviously you've got a big fight coming here, but you're used to big fights. You fought Carl Froch, Paul Smith, Tremaine Taylor. Was a great knockout victory for you. Obviously your career's changed a little bit since then. Obviously with the defeat to Roberto Ramirez, you've then had 2 victories since then, and now you're back in the big time with an IBO world title shot. Then a possible IBF eliminator moving on from that as well. How good is it to be in London today and also to be fighting in London next month as well?
Ich fühle mich gut in London. Alles hat gut geklappt. Pressekonferenz ist auch sehr gut gelaufen. Und ich freue mich, dass ich gegen ihn boxe. Ich freue mich, dass ich hier in London boxe, dass ich in London meinen ersten Sieg machen kann. Und der Rest entwickelt sich mit der Zeit.
I really like being in London. Everything has gone very well so far. The press conference has gone very well. I'm glad to be engaging in this fight, and I'm glad that I'll be able to have my first win here in London.
Obviously fighting people like Carl Froch and Paul Smith before, who are British fighters, do you take anything away from obviously beating, or even beating Martin Murray and Paul Smith? Do you take anything away from that, and obviously not fighting in England before? Do you reckon this is a disadvantage for you?
Also wird das Problem sein, dass du jetzt zum ersten Mal in England kämpfst, obwohl du schon in Brite warst?
I think no, for me it's no problem. Why? I like London, I like England, and I am ready for the fight. I have no problem. I think everything is good.
Obviously at the age of 37 you've achieved a lot in your career, you would know as well, in Germany and elsewhere.
Also schon bei 37 hast du viel gemacht in deiner Karriere.
And what still gives you the drive to continue fighting?
Also warum kämpfst du weiter? Also,
weil ich mein Boxen liebe und weil mein Körper fit ist. Ich habe Lust und Laune zu boxen, aber ich boxe nicht mehr lange.
Because I love boxing, I am very good at boxing, I'm fit and I'm ready to box, but I won't be boxing for too much longer.
Chris Eubank Jr. Brought up that you're a very one-dimensional fighter, that you can only fight one way. What do you make of that when he said that to you?
Also, was hältst du von was Chris Eubank gesagt hat, dass du eine Dimension hast, nur eine Taktik benutzt?
Theoretisch können viele was sagen, in Praktik sieht anders aus.
People can say a lot in theory, but things look different in practice.
And also a fellow man in your division as well, Michael Kessler, has announced a comeback. What do you make of his comeback announcement?
Also Michael Kessler kommt wieder, was meinst du davon?
Ich freue mich, dass wieder boxt. Ich mag ihn, ist ein guter Boxer.
I'm pleased that he's boxing again. I like him. He's a good boxer.
Is that maybe a potential future fight for you?
Willst du gegen ihn kämpfen?
Wenn alles gut klappt, warum nicht? Hab nichts dagegen.
If everything goes well, then why not? I've got nothing against it.
And obviously fighting Paul Smith in the first fight, which was said to be quite close, but obviously you won the rematch very well. And obviously you beat Martin Murray via split decision. Would you say Carl Froch is the best British boxer you've ever come up against?
Carl Froch the best Fighter gegen wen du gekämpft hast?
No, nein. Ich habe noch bessere geboxt.
No, I've boxed against better.
And also, so if you go on, let's say you go on to beat Chris Eubank Jr., who are you looking for after that? Is there any specific names you're looking at?
Wenn du gegen Chris Jr. gewinnst, dann mit wem willst du weiter?
Ich habe noch nicht geplant. Ich denke erstmal an Chris Eubank Jr. Wenn ich diesen Kampf gewonnen habe, dann kann man überlegen. Aber ich denke immer einen Schritt nach dem anderen. Ich denke nicht an dritten Schritt, bevor ich noch nicht den ersten Schritt gemacht habe.
I haven't yet planned that. I take things step by step. I'm not going to be thinking about the third step before the second, so we'll see once I beat Chris Eubank.
Also, congratulations on the child that your wife had. Is that going to affect your training camp at all? Is that going to change things that make you want to fight even more? Because obviously you're fighting for your family now too.
Also, gratuliere für das Baby. Wird das einen Einfluss auf wie du kämpfst haben? Also, wie viel du trainierst und so weiter?
Er wird mich auf jeden Fall, mein Sohn wird mich auf jeden Fall motivieren.
My son will definitely motivate me.
Okay, well thanks for talking to PSV Sports. That was a great interview and hopefully we can catch up with you ahead of fight night.
Thank you.